Hello everyone, boxer friends. Today we will tell you a very interesting topic and show how shoulder protection, pulling and counterstrike are combined in work, 3 in 1. In general, these elements are very complex, so you need to approach them very carefully, because 3 in 1 is already very close to martial disciplines. These exercises are preparatory. A very good base is hidden in them. So watch, enjoy, learn, train. Today we continue defensive actions and immediately retaliatory action. That is, the first thing that you will need to do is to defend yourself with the shoulder. After the shoulder, you start answering immediately. Answer with 3 hits. At first, you have to do everything on your hands. In combat performance, it will all seem to change, but the first sensations that you have from shoulder protection are an instant transition to 3 strikes. You will do 3 hits. This is the principle of punching. A simple run-of-the-mill theme should be your main theme. You are pulling far away. And 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Look, there are several versions of this simple movement. In first movement, you do everything to the back with your shoulder. That is, you kind of get out of your opponent, and you get such a moment that you step to the bottom on your hind leg. This hind leg is like a spring. You get such a pullback on the leg. Like this. You need this thing for the start move. Protection, start. Protection, start. Any impacts after this movement can be output as straight, lateral, and from below. In other words, to myself, from myself, to myself, from myself. And here's about the pullback. It's a universal tool. It can be used both in attack and defense. The first thing you have to understand, you can do it on the spot. And 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. You need a pullback to start your hand both from the bottom, from the side, and as a straight line. Therefore, now concentrate more on responding, so that you already have a proper result. This is the movement that you push out. The second thing is that you can stretch your foot slightly. That is, do it as a backward movement of a half step, not a full step, but a half step, a little bit, to stretch and immediately come closer. Why is the bottom kick? It's because the first hit that hits you straight is best for the opponent to come up. You start to fly straight forward from the back leg. If you'll have a different hit, therefore you can beat him in a short distance. But the most effective punch will be from below. It will look like this. Immediately to him, both in the body and in the head. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Did you see how? Now take it directly to the head, but don't hit it yet, at least just put your hand. Because it's not a sparring, it's just an exercise that will lead you to the correct movements. You need to hone it to automatism. And then you will try it in sparring. Try to hit him straight between the hands. Here you have done everything right. Here you have moved away, but you don't have the start of your leg. You don't have pullback here. Therefore, you put it right here, right there, and right away. That is, you should not have gaps there. You react immediately, instantly. Go. Can you go faster? Start with your foot. Push with your foot. Stop, Christina. Look at me. Here is the movement, you see? You can play with your body, but your body will be slower. You push with your foot. It's 2 times faster when you do it with your foot than when you do it without it. You can do it without your foot, but the punch will not be strong. As soon as you start hitting from your leg, you will have a strong punch. Let's go. Hit the head. Stop. Look. The first is here. Here's the first one. The second is here. And here's the third. Once again, shoulder, 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 shoulder with leg, and one, and one, and one, and 1, 2. You start and hit here. Closer. You need to fly up closer. Do you understand? Here you are pulled back. Here you have loaded your leg and you start the move. You need to win the distance. And one more time. Okay, well done. It's better now. Let's go. The hit line should be shorter so that you do not stretch the punch move. Good. Well done. Next, you do the same thing, but this time make the punch from the side. Again. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Well done. 1, 2. Well done. 1, 2. Now look, there is a difference when you take your whole body away. You move it on your leg. This is one movement. But this one, you see, the body is fixed. It's the second movement. Now, if you do so, you will drag the punch with your back. If you deviate on your leg, then you will drag the punch with your feet. You have to learn both. This one and with the leg. This one and with the leg. All over the shoulder. On the body. Valera, here we need a distance. If you feel that you need to come up a little, make such a small lunge with your foot. Then you will get it. Now you will go straight into the cut. That is, you also extend your hand. Can you go slower? 1, 2 in a cut. In a cut. In a cut. In a cut. Put your hand between the gloves. At first do it with one hit. Also with such a pullback. Once again, this is a very important element, but just like the shoulder, you must rise. And 1, you raise your shoulder and you fall on your leg. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Look, Max, he has not yet begun to hit, but you are already starting to move. Wait just a little, wait just a little. No, you see, I have not started the movement yet, but you are already preparing for it. First part, here. The second part is on your leg. There is no need to take a step yet. Just fold your leg. Fold your leg. Don't turn around. Pull your hand here on my shoulder. And again. Yes, now look, you see? Here I am leaving. Here I am leaving. Here I am answering. Here I am leaving. And again. And again. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes. but not like this. Your legs go a little inward. It should be like this. Look at my feet. They go inside. Well done. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Straight, Lyosha, in a straight cut. Right away. Right away. Charge your leg. Charge. Can you go faster? Now, don't pull your leg back. While you are pulling back your leg, you are wasting time. So, don't drag it out. There are really such options, but you have to play with leg. Like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Boxing is a very consistent thing. Until you do one, there will be no other. Therefore, gradually, you should get used to such things. To get used to means to build up a skill. Therefore, everything seems to be simple, but in this simplicity, there is complexity, difficulty in doing it exactly. This element can be used in the fight. Now we are just preparing it, so that you can already implant it into your consciousness.